What's good, Pisces? Thanks for stopping by my channel for your weekly reading. This will be for February 14th through the 20th. So happy to have you here with me. Super excited that my channel's finally back up and running, and the website too. You can go to tangibletruthstarot.com and you can read all about me there. It's not quite completely finished, but it's pretty close. We're getting there. Anyhow, you can book a personal reading from me there, or you can use the link in the description box below. In any case, you'll be booking it through my website, so it's a secure place. And just as an FYI, you'll never get an email from me trying to hit you up for a personal reading, or have you pay for something, like that, send me cash. No, I ain't gonna ever do that. So if anybody ever sends you an email like that, especially one with Tangible Truths Tarot, stick that sucker in the spam, because that's exactly what it is, and don't look back from that. So let's see, we're going to be pulling 3 cards for you that kind of identify the current situation, and then 1 overall energy card, and then I will use a clarifying deck. Today we're going to start with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and we will clarify with the After Tarot to hopefully give you the best messages, most information that I can, within hopefully 20 minutes or less. Lord, I keep saying that, and then I end up getting long-winded. I can't help it. I mean it. The messages start coming and it starts getting more and more interesting. So, I ain't gonna leave you hanging. I got to give you the full picture, best I can anyway. So let's get started. I'm just shuffling up here a couple of times, and then we'll cut the deck and see what comes out for you, Pisces. Hope you've been doing good. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Best way to support me for 0 cost, right? Help circulate the channel. And for those of you, if you feel like hitting the dislike, down thumbs button, that's okay too. I mean, it's all just good feedback for me. It's all viewership, and that's all right. So I won't get my feelers hurt, I promise. If it does resonate, I'd love to know a little bit about it. You can put a comment there. So let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. All right, let's cut this deck. Okay, Pisces, here we go. Let's get you a little bit more space here on the pad. Here we go. First card, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. 7 of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck, you've got the 3 of Cups. Okay, I'm just going to set this here so you can see it pretty good. Okay. You got quite a bit of new endeavorship kind of peeking out at me here. What I mean by that is, it appears to me as though you went for something, or you're trying to go for something that seems to be almost difficult to break your way into. I mean, if I was just to sort of sum up that image that I have in my mind right now in one short message. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of, what I'm trying to say is there have been times, I know for me, where I've been trying to break into a niche somewhere, something that was going to hopefully, be good for my future and sort of pay off in some kind of way. And it was tough going. I mean, there was, a lot of hurdles maybe to try to climb up over, a lot of work required. Might even be some competitors up in there that, were gunning for it. And I don't know, I just kind of get this vibe right now, without even throwing any clarifiers, that what you have here is that new endeavor that you were kind of hoping for. And you felt like, there would be what we call that equal give and take opportunity there for you with the 6 of Pentacles. But it's not really feeling like that. Perhaps you might have already even stepped into something that you thought would be that, but it turned out to not be really fair up in there. I see the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Sometimes this is sort of a bad timing, and it could also be just a little bit on the karmic side. Like, yeah, I don't know if somebody's been talking at the water cooler, even about you, right? In this new endeavor, or just making things difficult where you had to sort of stand up for yourself on more than one occasion, it seems like, with the Seven of Wands. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Yeah, I see with these reversed cards here, and especially with the Seven of Wands, what I'm seeing here right out the gate is that, you know, people say the Three of Cups, it's people coming together to rejoice and celebrate and have some drinks or whatever, but it can also be gossip, water cooler gossip, where you got these, it's almost like a clique, and you got this clique of girls or guys or buddies or what have you, and they've come together to sort of run their flapper and make things a little difficult. And you may have had to stand up for yourself in that instance. Now listen, roles can be reversed. Cross watcher, if you're here watching a Pisces and you're like, that's actually what Pisces is doing to me. Okay, that's your story this week. Okay, it's a general reading. I can't be sure for without any personal details who this is intended for, if it's cross watcher or the sun sign that I'm reading, sun, rising, or moon, really. So just take it as it resonates with you. Okay. So yes, that's kind of what I see. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Again, this is sort of, it's a giant new seed, right? And it's something that feels very real, and it has a bunch of potential to it. A lot of times when an ace comes out like that, people are like, yeah, it's a guarantee. No, it's not a guarantee. It's in this case a seed. It's something tangible that you can really sink your teeth into, like a new job opportunity or a new project that you're working on. Or maybe, I don't know, you have the ability to maybe bid on a house or something. Something of that nature. And so with it being in the reverse, it feels as though you don't have it yet, but you're vying for it, or you're trying to secure it somehow, some way. You are working through the mud and the muck and trying to land that sucker. And with the Six of Pentacles here in the upright, it indicates a need for, reciprocity or equal, right? Fair share. And if this was work, for example, just to kind of give you an idea, if this was work, what you would say in this case, with it being in the reverse, is I'm having to do a ton of work and I'm not really getting paid for what I'm doing. Meanwhile, Boozy Watser over here has been taking a lot of time off and coming in late and leaving early, and she's making top dollar, and you're feeling that, like they're dumping all the caseload onto me, and I'm not really being treated fairly, getting back what I'm putting in. So yeah, I kind of see that. If I was just to take these two cards together, here's another example. Let's just say that you got laid off at your job, right? And you go down to unemployment and you're filing for unemployment. And you're hoping to get that money back. Maybe it's taxes, I don't know, but you're filing for it, and that's the seed, right? You're looking to hopefully use that money to get your feet back on the ground again, feeling steady. And unemployment comes back and says, well, we can't give you that until we get the story from your previous employer to see, because they're contesting it, right? They're Seven of Wands, they're contesting it. And they're saying, we don't think she should be entitled to unemployment, right? So there you go, with the Wheel of Fortune then in the reverse. So if there was something that you did that they have a leg to stand on, it might be a karmic situation where now, you don't get that. On the other hand, if there wasn't anything that you did and it's just a matter of time, right? It's just timing. So you may not get it right now, but you may, when that wheel turns around, right, and the money starts coming in, you'll be able to get back up on your feet and start that new cycle, right, of growth again, of stability, of opportunities, things you have cash to actually invest in other areas. So it looks like there's going to be some chatting, and I'm not sure if you're deciding perhaps in the meantime you're just going to get together with friends and make the best of it with that Three of Cups. It could be, that you're trying to just keep a positive attitude while standing your ground here with that Seven of Wands, or, and we'll clarify, we'll find out a little bit more on this, see which direction we're going to take this, but, or that Three of Cups then there could possibly be, yeah, water cooler gossip, people making things harder than they need to be on you. So let's take a look here. This is getting good now. I'll be spilling the tea over here, Tangible Truth. So let's take a look. Let's start with that Ace of Pentacles and see if we've got some more information about that seed. What's that all about? That opportunity that's sort of dangling there in front of you like a carrot. All right. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse for Pisces? Tell me about that. Okay, that one wants to come. Star. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, look, there you go. There is that Wheel of Fortune again in the reverse. Okay. All right. So Star is hopeful, right? It's very positive. And this is the After Tarot deck. So this is what comes next. And it's looking like, yeah, there's every reason to hope, and that you should continue to do that. With the Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom of the deck, again, in the reverse position, it could just very much be timing. So trying to stay positive and balanced in the meantime is a good way to go, especially if you've decided don't stress, try not to flip out. If you're having to, you know, stand your ground and say, no, I'm going to keep going and keep, you know, stating my case here, then do that. But in the meantime, right, try to, and don't engage in gossip. Try not to do that. But yeah, maybe just getting together with friends is the right way to go. Let's take a look now. I like that star in the upright. That was really nice to see that come out for you, Pisces. Yeah. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. What's this imbalance all about? Yeah, Father God, please tell me about this. Ooh, too many cards. Woo. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. We just need one. One card, please, for the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Wants to come out in the upright. Yeah. Yeah, you are taking on more burdens than you should. That is the Ten of Wands. You are really holding steady here, all of those burdens. But this is the After Tarot deck, so you can see, notice all of those wands, those things that you've been carrying with you in hopes of getting to the end zone with that football. He's laid them down. He's reached the destination. What's he holding? One. That's the Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, now Ace of Wands. And that's a whole new start again, right? So dang, double dang, right? You've got two great clarifying cards now that have come out on top of these challenging cards for what comes next. Pisces, this tough situation is really, really coming around in your favor. It really is. So, yep, stay hopeful, stay positive, stay balanced, and know that although the situation is probably not feeling very fair, you have right there every reason to believe that in the very near future, that timing again, you could absolutely feel a lot less pressured, a lot less overburdened, and freer, right? Freer, at least in the financial world. Listen, I'm a Virgo. I'm just going to tell you right now. If I don't feel stable financially, I am an unhappy person. And some people are like, yeah, but money ain't everything. Well, it ain't. But you know what? Feeling like you're poor, plus with all the stress you have to deal with in your life, is 10 times as hard, right? 10 of Wands, 10 times as hard. So don't discount or let anybody tell you that money don't matter, because it does matter. I mean, our sense of security also is part of what keeps us feeling warm and fuzzy on the inside, you know? So that's your situation. It's looking like you're hanging strong, and you've got every reason to look forward, right? So let's look at that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Pisces, why is this Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse? Father God, Angel Spirit, please tell me about this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Why is it there for Pisces? Okay. Oh yeah. My God. Pisces, you drew the Death card. Look at that. Okay, I suppose you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I ain't even going to talk about that. I'm just not. I'm not. What I'm going to talk about is the positive side of this. And then there's one other message that popped in my head. I'll talk about that in a minute because it's a little on the dark side, but this is very good. Do not fear the death card, especially when it's surrounded by really hopeful, beautiful things. There's positivity here, healing, balance. There's direction. You know where you're going. There's the forward movement of the Wands energy, the passionate new star, and he's holding that Ace of Wands in his hand. You got all reasons to feel good about it. And the confirmation of this with that death card. Death card is transformation. It's the end of something, right? The end of something that's been exorbitantly difficult and probably has been taking forever to come to a conclusion. Let's give it a wrap, sort of thing. So I have to say this, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hangman in reverse. So Pisces, I just love this reading so much. I love it when everybody's like, oh, things are hard. And then here comes that breath of, wow, things are turning around quick now. So the death card is all about the ending of difficult stuff, or an ending of a circumstance, an ending of a karmic even, or a delay. Look forward. The Hangman in the reverse, right? Yeah. So when it's in the upright, you can see he is like in suspended animation, and he's actually even got somebody coming by to give him sustenance to hang longer. So, and the Hanged Man position is very uncomfortable, and it's a card often of self-sacrifice, right? You put yourself there so that you can try to figure out, how should I see this? How should I approach this? What's my perspective now? And you can see that there's this sort of globe around his head, all the blood rushing to his head, right? And this is your card, by the way, Pisces. So the idea here is that this person has really had to just be patient, and they got themselves in this situation because they saw something that they feel is worth it. So it's like this person's going, I know I got to be like this for a minute, but it's worth it. And in the reverse, right, with that death card, we're all done now. We can come down. No more suffering with this. I'm out, and things are going to be so much better. So this is so cool. This is such a cool reading, Pisces. I love it. Let's look at the Seven of Wands. Now, this is a challenging card. You know, it is a card of this person. You can see him. He's got all these wands coming at him all at once, trying to push him over the edge. But you're not going over the edge. Your back is to the edge. Your feet are planted firmly on the edge, but you've picked up that wand and you are swacking back, and you're not going over the edge. So you hang in there. So let's take a look. What is this Seven of Wands for Pisces? This one wants to come. Page of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck. It's the World. It's the World. It is the end of the cycle. Pisces. So pages, right? They bring messages. And Page of Wands is bringing a passionate new message to you. You can see that this person has walked up a pathway, right? They're headed in a direction. It's fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be, you know, one of those people. It could be that individual who happens to be that sign that's coming towards you to deliver you what it looks like is very good news that's going to end this whole mess. And yeah, if this is you, exactly, you are receiving good news where you are now able to strike out on a whole new venture, a whole new passionate venture, and leave behind, you know, any kind of stagnancy in that Hangman energy. So bottom of the deck is the World card. And I'm telling you, if that plus the Death card plus the Hangman card in the reverse don't scream, it's a wrap. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. If this is travel and you're trying to get from A to B, and, you know, let's just say you put in for a passport or something, and they've come back and said, okay, we got your application. That's great. But now you have to pay a fee for this and go get another COVID test and 3 more COVID tests before you get to the airport. And you might be feeling that, you know, the burdens to get this done. And it's just so unfair. But in any case, it's coming to an end, whatever this situation is that you've been going for. Love it, love it, love it. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups now. I want to see what's going on there. Father God, angels, please tell me about this Three of Cups for Pisces. Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here? Three of Cups for Pisces. Please tell me about the Three of Cups for Pisces. Why is it here? Three of Cups for Pisces. One message, please. Three of Cups for Pisces. Tell me all about it. One card, please, for Pisces. Three of Cups. Three of Cups in the upright. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. We'll get that second card wanted to come, which is another card of Pisces there in the major arcana, the High Priestess. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands in the reverse. No more battles. No more need to be in that Seven of Wands position. So Knight of Pentacles, good Lord, this is slow energy, right? This is just slow to go. Now, this is an entirely different vibe than you. And it's also in the reverse, which tells me there's a backtrack to this person. In the upright, you know, they are the slowest knight. Knights are going somewhere to get something done. And they've gained enough knowledge to know how to get there and what to do with it. In the Pentacle realm, the Earth realm, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn kind of vibe, they're working on something that's going to be tangible, right? Like the Pentacle energy at the top, the Ace and the Six. They're working on something that's going to have some kind of value to it, that's long lasting. This is sort of a card that a lot of people call the Capricorn card because Capricorns ain't gonna do nothing that's not invested in long-lasting, solid growth. I mean, you know what I mean? So yeah, it feels to me like this potentially could be someone else in this three-person group or more. Could be more than three people, but it's just three on the card. But it feels to me like there could be one person in this group, right, who's determined to perhaps go back, rethink, replan, re-strategize. Perhaps they were working on derailing something or delaying something, putting something off, denying you, turning you down based on information or gossip. And they're now making a 180 the other direction. So this could very much be somebody who is intuitively aware about the facts, the truth about the circumstances. This is the High Priestess, and she's in the upright. And so sometimes it's somebody's gut instinct that leads them in the right direction, because the High Priestess doesn't give up what they know. They just operate based on what they know, but they don't go around, run around sharing it with everybody. They just show you. they show you. That's a classic Pisces. I don't know. Some people say Pisces are passive aggressive. I have not known too many Pisces to be passive aggressive because I pay attention as an earth sign to what is being done. And I am always easy to pick up that a Pisces clearly shows you what they're going to do or what they think. So I feel like this is somebody here who has intuitively gained insight about the best way to go forward with this, that it looks very much is turning out in your favor, and at the very least is allowing you to put down burdens, drop a whole bunch of burdens. If this whole story, this whole situation is about somebody that you know, it could be an earth sign, right, in your vicinity, you know, give it a name, a brother, an uncle, a husband, who knows. So coworker. So it could very well be the return or the reversal of that individual. And perhaps they do have to travel to do it. They may communicate, I'm coming from a long ways away. And where I was real challenging for me. And it was hard to make progress where I was with that Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. And I had to fight to pull things together to get back, but I'm back. And they've been keeping it real mum until they know for sure they got the thumbs up, the go ahead, and their rear end is either on the boat or on the plane. Anybody coming to visit you? that maybe you know might be sneaking back into town. So those are just a couple of scenarios that I'm seeing here. They're coming out, and wanted you to have the full picture. That's yeah, that's intuitively in my brain. So let's take you some messages from the guide from the oracle deck of Doreen Virtue. It's the messages from the angels. I'm going to shove it up, not shove it up, shovel it up, shuffle it up a couple of times here. Late in the day, use a good strong cup of coffee. I think some people can't drink coffee to sleep. I can drink it right till I put my head down on the pillow. That's what a nurse does, you know. Go for 20 cups a day. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Now let's take a look. These are great cards for guidance, information. They have been smack on all week now. I mean, it's that and see what comes out for you, okay? All right, your first message is Archangel Raphael. I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. You are a healer, Pisces. All right, this is that point in time where I have to talk about that death card. I didn't really want to go there. It was looking all so good. Oh gosh, but the dang angel messages have to make me say it. So I will. Yes, there might be somebody who's really been fighting health-wise to overcome something. And in that process, their finances have been upside down. It's been difficult to perhaps, you know, get treatment, get coverage, all of that. And it's put a big strain on their loved ones, all of that. So when I saw that death card, even though, you know, I love the other two scenarios, that also the messages coming into my mind, but I do have to say that. But here's the good news is that absolutely, it looks like with that death card and then the world, that there will be a healing, especially with the angel messages coming around, that there's going to be a beautiful healing here. Although it's just been taking a long time, lots to go through with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse twice. So there's that little last piece that I was trying to avoid, but Spirit was like, no, you got to say it. Okay, I said it. All right. Bottom of the deck, you got Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Oh, no, stop it. Have faith. Have faith. I love this deck. Don't nobody ever take this deck out of my hands. Anyway, Pisces, this was probably one of the best readings I have ever done. And it's phenomenal. It's one of the, well, I love that, you know, fight the good fight and keep going, and watch how things turn around and get so much better kind of situation. I love watching it with others, especially. So until next week, Pisces, I will see you next Wednesday. And if it resonates with you, I'd love to hear a little bit about it. Leave a comment. So till then, good to see you.